You think I'm not?
Alright. I guess another good old-fashioned time to just fucking click on a random thing and see what happens. Wait, are mods the ones that are rated? Was I actually a good 0 and put everything in the right place? I did. What a god. Alright.
You put into the folders, yeah.
Let's do this. Bah. What is this? Oh god.
What is it?
We're starting with a big one off the bat. Salvation. Okay.
Salvation.
What do you think about Salvation?
Me?
Yes.
That was the one where I forgot what happened.
Salvation was the one where it's basically, I think it's like, is it a retelling or is it just, I think just the game is restarting, but like MC's going with Sayori didn't kill herself is the only difference. So the MC is like with Sayori, and then Monica doesn't want that. She starts getting like pretty desperate. That's the one with Monica with bags on her eyes.
Isn't that the one where Monica like dies in the end or something?
No, she almost kills herself with a gun. It's the one where she pulls out the gun.
That's the only part I remember about Salvation is that she almost dies.
She pulls out the gun. Yeah, that was a little weird.
I don't remember much about it.
It was a little weird.
But I know it's very controversial, apparently. Like, in terms of how people like it and how people don't.
Relic guy says garbage mod, and then Natsuki says Sayori focused mod. Reevaluate your opinion. That is true. Sayori's your favorite. Can you really call it a garbage mod? It had good parts to it. I think
it's like E, right?
The only negative to it is the ending, I think, was where it started dropping off, in my opinion. Because everything else about it was pretty fine, you know? Monica wasn't entirely evil. You could tell she was technically she was just kind of having issues with not being able to be chosen. So you kind of felt bad for her as time went on, honestly.
It's kind of, I think the end of the mod was like, near the end of the mod, it was like, oh, the mod's like weird and stuff, and then they were like, oh wait, we have to have a happy ending, so then it got like forced.
And then it did that part where after they hugged her and everything, and then they went back to the club, it was still awkward, and then they apologized, then she apologized again, and I was like, well then what was the point of the other time?
Yeah.
It was really
They also made a cake.
They did that was also really random. I'd say A or B. There was good art.
B, right?
I might give it A for the art.
Yeah.
The art might bump it up to A.
Okay.
Can you set me free? Talking about the homo men.
Homo man.
It still sounds like homo men. I can't unhear it. Now I'm laughing and I couldn't fucking do a focused mouse thing. I'm a child.
Homo man.
Shut up! I can't do this. God damn it! Fuck it! It's on the line! I don't care!
No! Make it small now!
No.
Now.
Thank you for the 20 bits, Anonymous Cheer. Thank you for the 1 bit. Halloumi. Yeah.
I will not have this.
There you go.
There!
Yeah. Get it. Fucking Jesus. Alright. We gotta move Salvation to A tier, right? Is that a thing we do? So that's a thing we do here in Zero Town. Oh, hey, Kronos.
Kronos is here.
Robot, tell me the uptime or whatever. Someone put exclamation point uptime. Actually, I could just
We started like 5 minutes ago.
Well, like officially started. If we're talking about how long we've actually been live, Monica, it's been 12 minutes.
Oh my god, 12 minutes.
So, welcome, Kronos. Anyway, time for me to fucking click something. Yeah, what do we get? Our time.
A.
You're saying the tier, or you?
No, I'm saying A, like not as in the
Alright.
tier.
So our time was a demo. It was the Monica focused demo. It was the one where basically it was about spending time with Monica. I didn't know if there was.
Cute.
I didn't know if it was gonna be more about it, considering as far as we got in the demo, it was just spending time with Monica.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for what it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a nice, wholesome mod. I mean, it was made by an actual fucking artist, so everything looked fucking amazing in it.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the few mods I saw where like where an artist made a mod, because most mods get artists, so it's like, see a mod that was made by an artist is still somewhat rare. I know there probably are some that exist, but it was still just really rare to see an artist make a mod. So it was like,
Yeah.
oh. The CGs looked amazing. Good night, Boy Trooper. I remember the CGs looked amazing in that mod. It was kind of short though. Wasn't it like 30 minutes? Was it 30 minutes?
No. It was like 2 or 3 hours.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, that's a decent length, I guess.
You did a lot with her.
Didn't do a lot, but you did a decent amount.
You did a lot. You did kind of a lot.
I'm thinking. Again, it's one of those things I'm gonna hover between B and A. I get you. Yeah, Gamrai's working on stuff, and she's a fantastic artist. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they can make too. That's another thing. I always attribute artists. For some reason, every time I meet an artist, why is it that every time I meet an artist, at least for me personally, they're always girls?
Because
every artist I know is a girl, so I just attributed them with she, and it's like, no, I'm a guy, and I'm like, you are? I'm like, oh my god, I found a male artist. Because every artist I meet is a girl.
I always assume that male artists are male until proven otherwise.
See, I do the opposite.
Like, I think Soviet Spartan's a guy. I think Krunix is a guy.
I do the opposite because everyone I meet is a girl.
I used to think Sosora was a male, but I think she's a girl now.
It's like, it's not
I could be wrong about that.
It's like, it's not a problem, obviously. It's just so weird. I was just like, what's going on here?
It's like, it's kind of a rare sight, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I guess.
most of the artists I meet are girls. Yeah, it's like most of the ones I meet, it's like they end up being, it's like they're girls, and I'm just like, huh. I guess it's interesting. Alright, this is really loud. Back there. Alright, yeah, our time gets an A tier. I think
drawing is just like a girl thing to do, I guess. Like, girls do it more, I think.
What it might be. Potential. The only reason I remember is because the two options to start, I kept saying no. Putting mods on a tier with we can barely remember them. I remember our time!
Yeah,
Don't
I do too.
Be mean, Labatina. Rude. It's a reference to a really weird old culture thing. Never mind, joke didn't work out. It didn't work well. It's okay, Kronos. Not all jokes work well. Look at me. All of my jokes end up horribly.
My jokes don't work well. It has 12k subscribers.
Do you think people subscribe to me because I'm funny?
Yeah! Why else?
Most of the artists I know are female, to be honest. Yeah, see, okay, so it's not just me. This is poor Sora.
Oh no, Sora's a boy!
What are you guys talking about? Did you guys not hear? Sora's
Bro,
not.
Did you hear? Sora's trans now.
No, Sora's a woman.
He's not.
Sora's a woman. He was never a man. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a very manly voice for a woman.
Sora's. They had never heard him.
I mean, we have.
Sora's.
I'm pretty sure some of them have heard.
No. Sora's a woman. You guys don't know. You guys don't know Sora like I do.
Watch, he's lurking or something.
Don't believe him if he tells you otherwise. Trust me and me only. You guys are my chat. Hey Zero, this is my
and I'm saying that you shouldn't trust him because he's lying.
Hey, Zero, this is my first stream. I have no idea. No, there's a different comment. Hey, Zero, this is my first stream and I love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jared. I thought that comment read, this is my first stream and I have no idea what's happening right now. Because I, like, combined it with North's.
I don't blame you if that was the case. What is this song you put on?
Sora, wait, I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell Sora, just tell them you're a girl.
I'm gonna DM him and say you're a woman.
just now you are. Just take it. Festival. The festival. Let's proceed, shall we?
Yeah.
The festival. This is an oldie. This
Kind
was
of
an
is.
old mod. Jesus. Fucking the plot of this one was that fucking Monica, another way for Monica to get with you is she creates a new character called Wallace who shows up and tries to steal the girl of your interest. And then when that happened, and Monica did that as a way to get you to be with her, then to eliminate, to add competition to you. But it turns out that Wallace ended up liking Monica. So then Wallace didn't like you because Monica liked you. It was a big old circle that didn't go where. A big old love triangle.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't played the mod to try to go for Monica personally. I'm curious about that. I'm curious what happens if you try to go for Monica. I think at the time I played it, I was a Natsuki fan, so I think I only went with Natsuki.
I don't think you can go for Monica. I don't think she's an option.
I could have swore she was, but I could be wrong. That bastard, I'll kill him, yeah. That's how everyone felt about Wallace. Fuck Wallace, all my homies hate Wallace! Thank you for the resub, Aaron Ventura. Why is Monica an asshole in every mod? She's not an asshole in every mod. Actually, in Festival, she ends up accepting her mistake and then helps you get rid of Wallace. And at the end, you have to either believe Monica or believe Wallace. And as Ventura said in his resub, fuck Wallace, all my homies hate Wallace, so I don't trust them.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a good mod.
Yeah, it was a good mod.
Am I putting another mod at 8? God damn it.
I think you are. It's good.
I played a lot of mods I find good, okay? It's just... Because I don't think it was bad by any means. I don't really have any problems with it. It had a pretty interesting concept.
It didn't really do anything wrong, and there wasn't a lot wrong with it. It was pretty good for the most part.
It had an interesting concept of being like, what happens if there is another guy in the club who tried to swoon the girl you like, and you're like, hey!
Mm-hmm.
Also,
that was one of the mods. That was one of the mods that I played before I met Zero. Like played on my own.
What the fuck is playing right now?
I don't know. This is your music.
Oh, this is Castlevania from Smash Ultimate. Oh, this is Cross Your Heart. I like this song.
Is this on your computer or is this your music playlist?
Yes, it's on my computer.
Okay.
I liked the song when they were first shown off. Mind if it just visualized Wallace as the claymation character? Wallace from Wallace and Gromit tried to steal my girl? I mean, that's understandable. He's a stallion. I don't think I owe you any chance to get back. North is not a Zelda fan. I am not. North, you don't like Zelda?
Aww.
Aww. And I thought we could be friends, North. I was just kidding.
That's mean.
No, we can still be friends. I was kidding. 37
Hear
days
that, North? He hates you.
37 days till I leave for basic training, getting kind of nervous. Anyway, here's $1. Are you enjoying Xenoblade? I am enjoying Xenoblade. Thank you for the $1.
You played
Daniel.
it?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it to like get started. It's fun so far.
Oh, I wanted to watch you play that.
Kind of cool. I can restart it for you if you really want to. I'm like pretty early in the thing.
Okay.
It was fun though. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Daniel. Let me buy Xenoblade. I appreciate that. It's a fun game. It's not that I dislike Zelda, it's more of I've never really played or enjoyed it. That's fair, that's fair. Zelda isn't for everybody. What is this? What is this? Oh, there it is!
What is it?
It's abridged.
Oh. I thought you already did that one.
I actually didn't do that one, surprisingly. I don't think I did either of Kronos' mods.
Okay.
Do I even... I gave them all fair explanations. I have to, but also wait, hold up. I just realized you told me that you're about to 37 days to leave for basic training. You're getting nervous. It's all right, man. You're gonna do well. I believe in you.
Who said that?
Daniel. I remember he left for training. I think before a while ago, if I remember.
Training for what?
I think it's for the army. I think.
Oh.
Be wrong. But, gotta give them all fairness. I gotta explain. Wait, I tabbed out. What the fuck? No! A story in 2 words. Kronos puts. Wait, I tabbed out. What the fuck? And then now. No! He's reviewing his mod. So, yeah, we have to explain our reasoning for Abridged. You're right. I didn't add mod recommendation club. We gotta add that soon. But, Abridged. It is DDLC. It is the story of DDLC, but adapted in such a way to where it is made comedic. It's told is a comedic retelling. It's a comedic retell of DDLC. Will I get in trouble for snow halation September? I don't think so. I don't think copyright can catch that.
I just like the sentence, will I get copyrighted for snow halation September?
Very comedic retelling. I like it because I'm a big fan of Abridged series. Not like a huge fan, but I'm a decently big fan. The ones I like the most are like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I like Sword Art Abridged. So when I was playing through this mod, it definitely reminded me of those official Abridged series because it had a lot of what they have. It had running jokes. It didn't take itself seriously. Like it was funny, and it even put in some jokes that a lot of DDLC fans would get, like what the Abridged series are supposed to be. Can you please stop laughing at Snow Elation? September, Monica. You just hear me talking and then But yeah, I really liked that. It was enjoyable, and the coding in it was amazing. It was funny because I always said that. I was like, for a shitpost mod, it was like really well written, and the coding was really good too, which was something I always thought was hilarious. Because I'm like, it's something like it doesn't take itself seriously, but it's like the coding was amazing. So yeah,
you know what I like about it?
What?
I like the tape.
The tape is pretty high quality. The tape on Yuri,
yeah.
I like the
MS Paint tape was good.
And a lot of the shit from Abridged are things that like I feel like always pop. The quotes from Abridged always pop in my head every so often too. Like fucking Yuri's Yuri. Yuri's Yuri manga. She's like cloning herself. Fucking MC's like, MC's fear of books. He's like, I'm glad you can help me get over my fear. He's like, my mother died in a horrible book reading accident. Like, I wasn't ready for that when I read that, and I was like dying while reading it. It was so hard.
It was horrible. Also,
not to mention that I'm pretty sure one of the parts of Abridged is going to be one of the most viewed videos as of right now. I think it's about to pass X music.
Oh my god.
So, that's a thing. You want to replace the fucking tape? Then do it. I don't want to replace the tape. The tape is what made it good. It's something dishwasher. Good. Oh yeah, the dishwasher. He used the dishwasher.
They pooped in the dishwasher because they didn't have a toilet.
He pooped in the dishwasher. They questioned him why, because his house didn't have one. He's like, you guys have laundry?
Didn't Yuri also have a baby poop of her own?
Yeah, she named her poop at Zero Jr.
She named
It was like, you tape your... He's like, you leave Zero Jr. out of this. It's like, you named your poop after him? Fucking... It was like, how did she get a copy of me? She took your leg? That's where it went? And then Monica's just eating popcorn. I also just love Monica being fed up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yuri's Yuri. Yeah, Yuri's Yuri. Thank you for the $5, fellas. Gross. Yes, it is gross, Natsuki, but it's funny because I'm childish.
It's always like adults are always like, how do people think fart jokes are funny? And I'm just like, yeah, you're right. And then there's a fart joke, and then I laugh, and I'm like, what's wrong with me?
When you I don't know, the way it was worded made it funny. It wasn't just a fart joke.
Poopy.
Well, it wasn't just a poop joke. It was just the way everything like went together with it was funny. Again, DDLC is written by an angry asshole. Yeah. Anyway, DDLC written by an angry asshole is a good mod.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. I would go down saying that. All right, let's do this. Click another one. Poems. What is this? Poems? Oh, Poems and Promises. Oh, I actually like this one. This one's a good one. Like I say, I actually like this one. Like, I haven't been putting ones that I like.
I don't remember this one either.
This was a Fluffy Dev mod. I don't know if it's still up. Because I know she, like, reworked her site. So, I don't know if it's still up. So, but this one was about the girls find a book. And it's like whoever holds the book gets well, their wish is granted. But that person who gets their wish have to be holding that book. So it was like, Sayori when she held it didn't have depression. Natsuki when she held it, her dad was nice to her. Monica when she held it, the MC would focus on her. Stuff like that. And like they started becoming way too attached to the book and like fighting over it and stuff like that. And the book started becoming, turns out the book was evil.
Oh yeah, and the book came to life and was like...
And then I like how in the mod, Yuri is the one to like not fall for the book because she's like, I read about this. I know how evil you are. I'm not falling for your shit.
Oh yeah.
She's basically just like, fuck you, book. And then tosses you away. I like that though.
Yeah, that was
I like
good.
the mod. It was an interesting concept. It was done well. I think it's an A tier.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Every mod
Saxophone.
just goes in A tier.
No, shut up! I play a lot of good mods! I play a lot of mods that I like. It's not my fault that I like mods. Also, thank you for the gift sub, Daniel. I appreciate it.
Ew, you're just gonna make it super tiny like that?
What else am I supposed to do?
You can make it overlap with the bottom a little bit. I meant the bottom of the other logos, not the blind.
What do you mean? What? I was! Like that?
Yeah. Make it bigger like how it was before.
It is bigger. It's the same size
No,
it was
it's not.
before.
No, it wasn't.
It is.
No, it's
See?
not. See, look, it's smaller.
No, it's not.
Yeah, there you go.
I
It's
swear to
fine
God.
now.
There.
There you go.
Now it looks nasty.
Put it lower. Put it a little lower.
There. There.
There you go.
These look like scout badges.
They do.
You get your Scout of Honor. Did you know that Afro Zero's live? Afro Zero's live? I hate that guy.
Yeah, I do too.
Mean. Rude when you say it.
Why? I always say it.
Will I get copyrighted for running in the 90s?
Maybe. I mean,
it's a remix.
people use it for memes. Okay,
So,
maybe not then.
I think I'll be fine. One Last Memory. God damn it. Getting these high quality mods. One Last Memory. This is the one where Sayori dies, and we have to see how they cope with her death.
Oh.
Pretty good mod, actually. I really like this. This was made by the creator of Salvation, and it was pretty good. Again, the only thing that I would knock this mod for, like, it had a lot of good moments and a lot of good sad moments, shit like that. But the only thing that I think really hurt this mod was the same thing with Salvation. The ending was weird. It was like...
It didn't make sense. It wasn't, like, stupid. It just didn't make sense.
Like, maybe it made sense, but I couldn't understand what was happening. It was way too, like the MC was, like, they're cutting between him, like, walking, and then he was, like, choking Monica at one point, and he wasn't. And, like, I don't... the ending was super confusing. So I'd give it an A tier. It would be an S tier if it wasn't for the ending. So it's like a really high A tier in my opinion. It was really well done. I really liked it. It was really sad and made me sad. And things were sad.
Yeah.
And I like how remorseful Monica felt because, you know, it's kind of like it was kind of her fault that Sarah killed herself. So, yeah, like, she blamed herself for it, and, like, it was a good mod. Very, very sad, very sad. Like Salvation, one last time was flawless and Zero is evil for criticizing it. Okay, Libitina. I think I'm gonna have to call him biased, Libitina, because, Sayori's your favorite.
Zero's always evil when he gives his opinion on things.
Yeah, he is. Hate that guy.
Stop. Shut up, you stupid.
Fucking dumbass.
You are a dumbass.
I'm just running in the 90s. I can't do Blue Skies. What is this? Wait, where'd it go? Where did Blue Skies even go? I have to use the new logo anyway. I'm using the old logo still, so I need to remember to actually replace it. I can't even review Blue Skies, so hide Blue Skies. Let's go above or below Blue Skies. We can either rate Purist or We Are the Literature Club. I'm gonna rate Purist because I want to defend Purist. I'm gonna. All right, Purist mod. Monica. Did she leave right when we had to do Purist? Oh no. That's a real Mike Wazowski moment. What's a Mike Wazowski moment? I'll have you know, Mike Wazowski's a good man. Monica's not even here. We have to rate Purist. Might as well rate Real Literature Club and wait for her to come back. Because she has strong words about Purist. Alright. Real Literature Club. This one was alright. I liked Real Literature Club. It was okay. Because I'm trying to think. Because, like, Real Literature Club was an interesting concept. Its original concept of being, like, it takes place after everyone graduated and some time went on. And then they wanted to meet up again, and they did a little bit. It was weird. Natsuki was blonde. I remember that for sure. And they met up and they wanted to restart the club. And then they restarted the club. Very, very short story. The conflict was kind of random in some cases. Like, it was like randomly Natsuki's dad. I mean, Natsuki's dad being a thing, I guess, was handled okay. Your dad helping you out was an interesting concept, I suppose. I never really see MC's dad do anything, so I guess it was interesting to see your dad actually help you and be a character. I think the one thing that was weird about this mod was that the routes didn't really exist, but you hung out with every girl like you were on their route. It was weird. I don't know. It was definitely an oddity. I know it's in the middle of getting a remake right now, I think. I don't know if that got canceled or anything. I don't know if they're still doing the remake. Because I do know that there was a remake planned. So, not entirely sure if that's still happening. But I think I'd give it a B tier. It wasn't terrible, but I felt like it was missing a few things to keep it from being amazing. Yeah. The mod and nothing really happened. Yeah, that was my issue, yeah. I think that was the thing. Yeah, nothing truly happened. Like, yeah, Natsuki's dad shows up, and then he's dealt with in, like, the time he shows up. Like, he's not even, like, a really overarching issue. Like, he kind of is. Like, Natsuki kind of talks about him a bit and such. But he's dealt with very quickly. To the point where I'm like, oh. That was easy. Yeah, Real Literature Club was kind of weird because you got the Doki you wanted by waiting for the option to say you love them. Yeah, like you would say like, I love you, Natsuki or Sayori, and then you'd still have to hang out with Yuri, Monica, or the other one who you didn't say you liked. So it was still really odd. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like that aspect. I do like, I appreciate a mod allowing you to still hang out with the other girls. It's just, you would then go on, like, date-esque scenes with them to where you feel like, this is kind of weird if I don't actually like this girl. Like, it feels weird to be going with Yuri to the shrine and stuff if, like, I'm dating Natsuki. It's a little odd, you know? But yeah, I know it's getting remade. I think it's called, like, Where Literature Club Proper Endings? Zero Lost Ascension is finished and it has been for a year. I know it's finished. It's just I have so much shit I've had to play. Oh, you're back. We can finally talk about...
You were waiting for me? I'm sorry.
Yes, because Purist.
See.
What? No! Okay. Now I will
We've
defend...
been over this!
No. Now I'll defend Purist mod. Anyone else having connection problems? Oh, someone said nope, just you. Oh, oof. Sorry, Kronos. Oh wait, Trails Latina gifted a sub to Holly. Didn't notice. Thank you for the gift sub, Latina. Alright. So, I will defend Purist mod. With all my might. And by that I mean, I don't think it's C tier just because there's other things besides the writing of it. That's done, like, really well. Because, like, Purist's writing isn't the best, I'm gonna be honest. There's not a lot of writing I can defend with Purist. Sayori gets attacked by her depression randomly. I can't defend that. There, I think the only route I can say I truly really liked in Purist was Natsuki's. Because, like, I like how they did with her dad. Like, their dad was somewhat redeemable and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
You can't fuck up Natsuki's route.
Yeah, you can.
It's really hard to.
You can. It's just, yeah, I guess you can fuck up, or you can always fuck up something. I guess Natsuki. I guess what you're saying, Natsuki's is the easiest, probably to some degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. As long as you don't make her dad super evil for no reason, I guess. Guess that's like the only way you could fuck it up, huh? But it's like the CGs were really well done and the music was really good. I think it gets at least a B tier.
Fine.
And like I said, the writing for all the routes weren't that bad. I still will say Natsuki's was pretty good. Sayori's wasn't the best. Yuri's was okay. And Monika's... I don't like that Monika was something you had to play the other routes for. That was another thing. Like, making a route be a goal for playing all the other routes kind of felt like a shitty thing for people who wanted to, like, play through Monika's route but didn't necessarily want to play down the other routes.
It felt stupid because then you weren't going to be involved with the rest of the mod, then you get bored.
And then the thing was, they were like, oh, but you can put in the cheat code. But then they also, it's like you can, but then the creators even say that they highly recommend you play through the other routes to fully understand Monika's route. So it's like...
Like, you're being forced to understand and like, read and, like, be involved with all the other girls' routes and you never wanted to play that to begin with. It's like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
It feels kind of like a hate, it feels kind of, like, kind of sucky for people who just wanted to play Monika's route. But yeah. Yeah, Monika's route is also just vanilla dialogue slightly altered for a bit too, which is kind of annoying. Also, don't be chomping in your mic over there, Missy. I'll chomp back at you. Oh.
I'll chomp if I want.
What? No!
I'm just kidding.
Grr! You don't want to see me when I'm angry. I go... That was my angry noise.
What is it?
Yeah. Be intimidated. Alright. Let's go. I'm curious to see what you do with fruits so far. I'm curious to see what you do with fruits. Just like I said earlier, just for the sake of not wanting to get killed yet, I will review fruits once I finish it. For the sake of not being murdered yet. So let's just What mod is this? What is this? Who is this? Whose abbreviation is that long? Oh. Whose abbreviation is that long? I should have expected it. It's Diablo's mod. Of course it is. Actually, the more I look at this logo, it reminds me of School Live.
The Japanese one?
Yeah, because that's Magical Literary Natsuki's logo.
Of course it reminds you of School Live. You're obsessed with that fucking
I'm not obsessed.
thing.
I'm reading it right now. Chop! I'll kill you. Anyway, so Magical Literary Heroine Natsuki Saves the Literature Club is a mod where Magical Literary Heroine Natsuki saves the Literature Club.
Bro!
Why is the logo Japanese? Because the title is super fucking kawaii desu, so... I'm sorry, I will never say that ever again. Because the title's super anime, so might as well make the logo in Japanese. But yeah, it's basically, Natsuki gets aware, she wants to stop what happens in the base game, where Monika, fucks with everything. So you go with Natsuki and you try to stop it. Work with Natsuki to try and stop it. And it's pretty good. I mean, it has some issues here and there, I think, but overall, I felt it was fine. It was actually it was also cool. Oh, wait, there was Mike! Can't forget about Mike! I love Mike. The MC Mike. I like Mike. Mike was cool.
Oh yeah, it was a pre-named MC.
There was the MC was Mike. Kind of an asshole. Monika wasn't super evil either. They had made her redeemable Monika, so I liked that. It was overall just pretty good. I didn't really have much qualms with it, but I mean, it also didn't do anything super amazing for me either. So it was just pretty good. A tier. I feel like that's what A tier is. Can I explain that? A tier for me is it's just a good mod. It doesn't do anything super amazing or anything, but it's a good mod. I had fun. And I think it's above average. I still think it's super above average. And then B tier is just it's above average. I found a decent amount of problems with it that have stopped me from fully enjoying it. Just so people don't get mad that I put a mod in A tier and they're like, why is it in A tier? You hate it? It's no. Watch this. Ooh. I clicked blue skies again. Well, time to just rate what's above or below it. Below it is fruits. We're not rating that yet. So, Summer Hope. All right. Jeez, it's been a while since we've seen Summer Hope. I'm rubbing my Summer Hope. Summer Hope is about what is it? Just isn't it it's just a retelling of the base game, but with Natsuki now. Oh, no, wait.
I think it's a lot different than that.
No, wait, I remember what it was. It was not retelling. It was that the game is basically restarted, and Monika's aware that it's restarted, but this time you're going for Natsuki, and you're going with Natsuki, and Monika wants to make sure the game keeps working. So while going through, you prevent a lot of the stuff from happening. When you go, you and Monika both wake up to go see Sayori about to hang herself. That CG was still kind of chilling, but of Sayori choking while Monika helps her down. It was creepy, but it's yeah. And then as time went on, we apparently learned the game itself is an evil entity and it controlled Yuri. Shit was getting weird. Natsuki's dad was in it. He did things.
It just evolved into something that wasn't really supposed, should have been, I guess. It was weird.
It became a soap opera, and I don't know, for its craziness, I kind of liked it, but yeah, I'd say it's a B tier, just for how all over the place it is. It definitely evolved into something that was I don't know what there wasn't a general progression. It went from being a decently normal talking dating sim type thing, or just wholesome type thing, to them being this really weird fucking this weird soap opera drama where Yuri is being controlled and shit. It's I like it for what it is. I think if it had a better natural progression to it, then I think it'd be better. So I think, yeah, B tier for me, personally. And I'm still curious to see what happens more with it, though. Oh yeah, then Monica and Sayori get in a relationship with each other. And honestly, it's not that forced. They did a pretty good job with it. That's the thing I thought would have messed with it, but honestly, it was somewhat made sense with how they did it. So I'll give them credit for that. I mean, we already knew Monica was, what was it? Was she's something. Was it pansexual or bisexual? She's something, because she says she doesn't care what gender the player is. She doesn't care what the player is.
That's bi. Or not pan.
So it's pan, alright. Don't remember the terminology. Yeah, chats. I like how everyone's like, pansexual, and then someone was like, bisexual. Wait, no!
Bi is strictly male and female.
Yeah,
pan is like
they corrected
trans.
themselves. They corrected. They said, no way, yeah, it's pan. Yeah, it was like, it's just funny. Pretty sure she's not into her friends, though. Yeah, but they in Summer Hope, they kind of make sense with it. Like, to make sure that Sayori is okay, Monica starts spending time with Sayori. So, she basically, the way she explains it is she started spending so much time with Sayori, she started feeling something for Sayori. So it's like, whether or not I think that would happen to Monica, maybe. At least they gave me an explanation. At least it didn't come out of nowhere. I give them credit for that. They at least tried to give an explanation to it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, alright then. And plus, I think she also said the part of it was the fact that she knew she couldn't be with you. So she was like, so, I was like, oh, that's fair. Like, she was just like, I'm just gonna be with Sayori, because she's actually possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because she couldn't be with the MC because he was with Natsuki. So, she was like, eh. Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ha. And the funny thing is, I actually do like how the mod also brings up is, if they do only like each other for, the comfort. And I thought that was actually pretty interesting, too. If it was like, Sayori's just using Monica to fill her depression void. Or she actually likes her. I like that, too. The mod actually brought that up, and I thought it was interesting. Wasn't that called Florence Nightingale syndrome in the mod? Yeah, I think that's what they called it. Comedy Club! The Comedy Club is just a bunch of little skits made by a bunch of different people from the community, and I think that's really cool. There's not much to say about this one, honestly. I think it's an A tier. It was funny. Like, there's not really much I can truly say about Comedy Club, because since it is just a bunch of different skits, the only way it could really fail is if it wasn't really funny, and I felt like a lot of them were funny, so they did a pretty good job. I would say really it's an A tier, because I enjoyed it. I don't think it did anything, like, outstanding, but I mean, I don't think it was trying to be anything outstanding either.
Yeah.
So, it was just trying to be a, hey, if anything, like I say, I love the concept. I love the concept of a bunch of people making different skits in one mod. S is a gated community now. S is a gated community. Like I said, this remake of the tier list, I was going to be more strict. And so more strict means S is a little harder to get. S is a gated community. You have to get your ID. Monica, what are you eating?
Nothing.
I actually that was actually a genuine question. What are you eating?
I'm eating Doritos.
Because I just hear you munching, so I was like, at least tell me what you're eating over there.
I'm sorry.
That's it, Monica. I'm putting you on
I'll
the
munch
C.
quieter.
Putting you on the C tier.
I'm not even your S tier? That's so insulting.
What?
I said, I'm not even your S tier? That's so insulting.
I mean, you keep munching, I'm sorry.
Just the fact that I munch, that I eat food like a human being, brings me on the C.
Yes. It's a gated community, Monica.
Fuck you.
What is Vigilante's ranking? I forgot to add Vigilante. So,
I thought you just didn't add it because you didn't feel like ranking your own mod.
No, remember we said the chat was gonna vote for it. I just forgot to add it though too. I mean, Vigilante is also something that's going to be like how the demos are, where I feel like every time we release a chapter, the chat's going to have to re-rate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not in like a super big rush to even put it on here.
Okay.
I'll remember to put it on before the next stream. Hopefully. Let's see what else we get.
Will it be like a backward situation where we have to let the chat criticize it and say what's good and what isn't about it?
I mean, the chat, they automatically do. The chat gives their opinion when I give my opinion on these.
Mm.
Yeah. Kick Boost guys again. No! Ah! Oh, there you go. Take 2! Zoom. Woo! Yeah, next tier list in 4 weeks. Okay, Mr. Rella. Take 2 is a mod about the game. Is about Monica and Sayori wanting to restart the game, but this time it being normal. They want a normal new act of the game. They want the game to continue like a normal game. But as time goes on, realize that Monica wants them to actually realize she does want everyone to have the epiphany, like Sayori does. And this also, I mean, that's kind of a cliffhanger thing, because it's going to happen next time in Take 2. But we get 2 new members. We get Shiro and Tiffany. I like Shiro and Tiffany. I feel like they're good additions. Shiro's like the tech whiz guy, and Tiffany is a music person. So I like that. That's 2 additions to they're 2 nice additions.
Yeah.
Which one was the one where you build the machine and make them people? That was Twin Realities Rainbow. We haven't rated that one yet. Shiro is cringe. Bad character. Get him out. You just don't like him because he disagrees with Natsuki. Don't lie, Rainbow. You just don't like him because of that. Mr. Rainbow looking. But yeah. I like Take 2. My legs. I feel like I'm gonna break them.
Why don't you? I'm kidding.
Whoa! Violence. Nice tier list. Thank you.
Nice tier list says you can't even say it right now.
I was about to say, wait a minute, how do you know it's nice? I'm thinking.
A?
I'm thinking A. I think once it's in full release, I might make it higher, because the week of Epiphanies is what I'm really waiting for.
Yeah.
I like the mini game though. Now I'm remembering some stuff. Take 2 had that cool mini game. I like that mini game. I'm thinking. This is hard. Let's chats, man. S tier for the bromance. That is true. There was a bromance. I forgot about our bromance. Nice P3 music. This is P4.
Yeah. Know your Persona games.
Were there any barriers to enjoyment that you can recall? Not really. I mean, I felt like a lot of it was intended for the story. All the characters acted the way I think they would.
The new things they implemented well. So
maybe it is S tier then. I don't think there's any problems I had with it.
yeah.
Pretty good mod. Eh. And it didn't seem like any of the girls had any biases either. They all seemed like they got a fair amount of time and a fair amount of everything. I mean, Monica seems like she didn't get that as much as everyone else, but I feel like that was intentional because she talks about how she doesn't want to be with she doesn't want to be with you. So I'm curious to see how that handles in the week of Epiphanies. What if I continue to go after her? What happens? We have to see. I gotta work for my Monica route. You have such bad aim. Shut up, Holly! What is your best mod? I don't know. That is a good question. Because, like, That's why I use the tier list, because like if people ask me what my favorite mod is, it's like it's hard for me to say I have a favorite, because there's like mods I like for different reasons. And even then, even on this tier list, I think even if a mod is at C tier, that doesn't even mean I necessarily think it's bad. This means I think it's average. Because like I said, I don't think any mod that I've played, at least that I've played, because I just want to say I don't think any mod, because people might be like, this mod's bad, and it's like I haven't even played that. So, and not any mod that I've played, at least, I think is bad. I haven't really played a mod I haven't played a mod I've straight up have sat there and been like, I don't like this. Like, I've probably not liked aspects of mods. Yeah. There's been mods that I haven't liked aspects of mods, but there's never been a mod that I full on have said the entirety I don't like.
Okay.
Like, I've sat there and been like, I hate everything about this. Like, there's just been, I don't like this part of this mod, or this could use some work. This kind of annoys me. Like, stuff like that. Like them as a whole have always been, at the least, fine. As Monica eats food.
Okay, so how many more times are you gonna point it out?
I'm gonna keep pointing it out till the chomping stops.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 chips left.
4 chips left. I'll be like a teacher. I'll wait.
Okay, we're gonna be sitting here for another 5 minutes then.
It takes you 5 minutes to eat 4 chips.
I gotta chew and then swallow and then take a second and then pick up the other one and bite
take
it.
a second for the
And then I bite it and then I chew it and I swallow it and then I put the rest of it in my mouth.
Doing this on purpose.
It's Doritos. I can't put the whole thing in my mouth.
That's fair.
I'm not a monster.
That's fair. You let someone pay to stop Rain Clouds. Well, that's because I already played Rain Clouds before. That was the main reason why I was fine with stopping it.
Also, he didn't think it would happen. I don't think.
It also, chat didn't look like they were enjoying it.
Yeah, everyone was like, so let's move on now.
Paid $100.
It was something he wasn't enjoying, and it was something not anyone else was enjoying either.
And I think the main reason of my not enjoyment was because I've already played it beforehand. So it was like replaying it again was definitely not like super fun.
Yeah.
Pay $100.
I would have thought that chat would have been like, they didn't pay just to be like, because they hate you and they want you to suffer, because usually that's how it is with YouTubers, but not your fan base. They're like, yeah, we'll gladly pay $300 for this to stop.
Someone said pay $100 for Rain Clouds and S tier. I will not take bribes for the tier list.
There are no bribes. No bribes in the tier list.
The only reason why the money thing worked was because I was like, if you guys really want it to stop, then we'll do that. And also, if I recall, it was someone else's idea who said, let us pay for it to stop.
I just remember that one time where I was like, yeah, I'll do this for $1,000, and then like 10 minutes later there was an $1,000 donation, and I was like, what the fuck?
$400. No, Latina, I am not taking bribes on the tier list. This is my opinion of the tier list. I will not take bribes for my opinion. Alright. Let's fucking do this. We're creating rivers in the desert. That's my favorite DDLC mod.
How long have we been going?
Oh, but I was more asking if it was a mod Zero didn't like. Oh yeah, well like I said, it wasn't a mod I didn't like, it was just the fact that I've already played it. It's like, I feel like the same thing could be said if I had to like replay Behind Closed Doors 2 and 3. It's like I've already played those mods. And, I mean, granted, those weren't as long as Rain Clouds, so I feel like I'd probably be able to play through them better. That's the other thing. It was like Rain Clouds was long compared to being something I've already experienced beforehand. So yeah, it was definitely a little bit more of an annoyance to play through it again. But like I said, even with all that said and done, I still think Rain Clouds is an average mod. I still think it's fine. Like, it's fine. I don't think it's bad. It's fine. See ya, Bing Boy. 0-0. Give Just Natsuki a good rating. I said I don't take bribes. That wasn't even a bribe. He didn't give me money. He just told me to do something. That's just an order.
I don't take orders from the likes of you.
It got me a lot of attention. It was awesome. I did give you attention, yeah, because you did donate to stop it. I forgot Libatina was the one who stopped it. Let me do this. Where's brand new day? Eventually! It'll happen. Only on the hub.
Eventually, he says it's never gonna happen.
Bro, I still got so many fucking mods to play, alright? Calm down.
I mean, it better happen considering people paid you for it.
I was going to. It's going to happen. It's just one of those things where it's like, it will happen. I just have to get the fucking schedule ready.
Yeah.
I have it downloaded, actually. Funny thing is, too.
Alright.
It's waiting. Day Club. There we go. What is this? Day Club. This was nice. This was trying to be like Blue Skies where Blue Skies came out. It's only a demo, though. But I like a lot of what it did. I think it's more of a B tier because the demo wasn't that long. I was a little too generous. I think last time I gave it like an A tier. It wasn't that long of a demo, but I definitely did enjoy a lot of aspects of it. But yeah, I feel like it had potential to be really good, but I think it got canceled, so that's sad.
Hmm.
But it was cute. Had a lot of cute moments in it and stuff. It basically just aimed to make DDLC a regular visual novel. Tell me if you've heard that concept before. Dun, 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 dun. Let me just bah. Speaking of making DDLC a normal visual novel, Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ. So, normal visual novel aimed to make DDLC a normal visual novel. Tell me if you heard that one before. I don't. Kingdom Hearts music might get me copyrighted.
Maybe.
So my take on normal visual novel is I think it was B tier. It did an alright job. A lot of the routes felt very similar to each other. That's my only issue with normal visual novel. Like, they all kind of went in the same formulaic fashion. But granted, this is also a really old mod, so it was during the early age of DDLC mods. Zero, I'll pay you $4 million to make Just Natsuki be an S tier. First of all, now you're just naming numbers. Second of all, I don't want to do that. I don't want you to pay $4 million and I don't make it an S tier. Because I'm not taking bribes. The money you're giving me is just for money for supporting. I'm not going to raise the prices of mods. Raise the ratings of mods because people pay me.
Yeah.
I have some integrity, folks.
Could you even donate $4 million? Like, that's a lot of money.
You'll actually insult this mod's intent if you rank it anything but B. Exactly. Normal visual novel is meant to be a normal visual novel. Since it's normal, it gets a B.
Yeah.
Zero, I'll give you a shiny nickel to put more mods in S. Now a nickel?
Oh,
That's something.
bro, a nickel?
Alright. Let's go. Get another one. Relapse. Okay. Now we're getting a big one. We're getting a big dog. Alright. Relapse. I'm having a relapse. So.
What does that mean?
What, having a relapse? It's, I think it's something old people get. No, I think
okay,
it's pro.
but what is it?
I think it's prolapse. I'm getting confused with.
Okay then.
I think I'm getting confused with
Zero's having a stroke, he means.
A prolapse is a bulging or falling out of a body part, such as a rectum or a vagina, that commonly occurs because of weakened supportive tissue.
Is your anus falling out, Zero?
A relapse
Is
means relapse means someone suffering from a deterioration after a period of improvement. Oh yeah, it's like you'd be like, oh, I'm on relapse. It's like it's like you're trying to quit drugs, but then like you go back to doing drugs. It's your relapse, you know?
I don't know, Zero. I think your dick hole's just falling out.
Alright, so Relapse. Relapse was about being sent, MC gets sent back in time. He tries to prevent Sayori from killing herself. And then other things happen. This mod was alright. I think before I put it S tier, I think it might be a little bit more of an A tier now. I mean, there's some cringy dialogue from the MC in the beginning. In my opinion. iDubbbz references, stuff like that. S tier, I will shit your balls off. Libertino, I'm sorry.
Oh no, poopy balls. We don't want that.
Also, Natsuki and Yuri feel very just shoehorned in and don't really even do much in the mod. Like,
Yeah.
Natsuki shows up, like, once or twice, and then she's just, like, gone.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's, like, at Yuri's house eating food with her, and then it's like, oh, it's like, oh, there's Natsuki's appearance. Oh, there she goes. Like,
Bye-bye, Natsuki.
like, she's treated more like an NPC.
I think, yeah, Yuri pops up a lot more than she does. She pops up like a couple times. I
Yeah,
heard Monica laughing.
Someone, Rella gifted a sub to Mario649. Thank you for the gift sub, Rella. I appreciate it. Hey, Zara. Welcome. So, yeah, I think
Aw.
Relapse is more of an A tier. Also, Libertina, please don't kill me. I'm still giving it A tier. Yeah, Natsuki kind of got shafted in Relapse. To be fair, it was a Sayori mod, so I can understand. See, I would be more understandable if the other girls also kind of got shafted, but they didn't. Like, Monica got a lot of screen time, and Yuri got more than Natsuki.
Yeah. It looked more like a favoritism kind of thing.
It more just seemed like Natsuki just got shafted because Natsuki got shafted. I was like, well, that's just mean.
Maybe the creator didn't realize it.
I
Maybe
feel
they
like
were
the
like,
creator
oh,
didn't know what to do with Natsuki, probably what it was.
Yeah. What is this?
Devil May Cry.
Oh, okay.
I do still think it's a good mod, and it really does have a really good ending. However, I do like that. The ending of this mod is still amazing. Mostly because I also like Naruto references, and because I'm a Naruto fan, so.
Would this get copyrighted?
I don't think so. Capcom's nice people. I hope.
Are they?
I'm talking over it. They won't hear me.
You weren't for like the last 6 seconds.
It's alright. It's only 6 seconds. They can't claim it for 6 seconds. They need like more than 6 seconds, I think.
They need at least 5, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was like 15.
I thought it was 5.
It was like way more, I think. It's alright. It'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know. If it gets copyrighted, then sad. But not much we can do.
Okay.
If it gets copyrighted, I gotta become one of those Twitch streamers where they're like, those fucking ones that were getting exposed on Twitter. She was like, guys, you guys need to start subbing. This content
Oh my
isn't
God.
free. Look, there's no subs. I'm giving
I can't
content.
believe there's nobody been subbed to me for the last hour. You guys are getting free content, and you're not. You're so poor and so irresponsible.
Yeah, she was like, fucking, well, if you have $5 to spend, you should be subbing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You're so irresponsible with your money that you can't even support a streamer that you watch.
She
How
was like-
disgusting.
She was like, it's just $5. And it's like, exactly, it's just $5. Why are you making
So
a big deal
shut up.
about it? Like, my God. Shit was so funny. $5 a month, you guys are just leeches. Yeah, so it
I
was
can't
like-
believe it.
Yeah, it's like, she's ridiculous. She was like, I'm giving content. It's like, yeah, you're giving free content. That's what we do.
No, there wasn't even one person who did it. There was the first girl who did
Oh,
it,
there's
and then
multiple
they,
people
and
who
then
started doing it, yeah.
yeah, but it was only because they knew they'd get attention for it. So they
Yeah,
started
people
doing
were
it.
starting to do it for attention. It was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, yes, it's supposed to be free content. No one's supposed to pay for this. I'm not gonna make people pay for me sitting in my fucking room making dumbass jokes. It's more of an option. Like, I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna be like, please pay. If you want, you have to pay to watch this one. Alright, let's continue. Bitch, do you think I'm rich? What is this one? This one's called Mod Template Demo. We're rating the mod template. Oh, Twin Realities, Rainbow, it's the mod you're talking about.
We're rating the mod template. It's pretty good. It made everything that we see here. Or at least 90% of it.
Twin Realities was a demo that was about someone making the girls come out of the game and into the real world. And they did real world stuff. I liked the concept. My only issue is with the demo, there wasn't really much real life stuff that they did. Like, a lot of it really just felt like a slice of life.
I do like the stuff they implemented, though, into it. Like, they implemented, like, a system where you had to keep them all happy.
Oh, yeah, they were going to implement that, because he was like, how was I doing? That was interesting. I liked that. It definitely seemed like it had that system, which I liked. But in terms of what the demo had to offer, a lot of what they were doing weren't really, like, wow. Only stuff like, wow, really real-world building. It was very much just, you could have easily seen them do this in the regular game.
Yeah.
It was still a pretty good mod, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd say if it was a little longer, A tier. I think it might, for me, be B tier.
Okay.
Did Twin Realities get discontinued? I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about it, so maybe it did. It's kind of sad.
Might have been. Might have, like, been one of those things where, like, passion for it fell.
I like the ideas, but I hated the writing. I didn't know if the writing was bad. Was the writing bad? I didn't really know if it was bad or not.
I didn't remember the writing being bad. I thought I liked it.
I mean, could be wrong. MC was kind of cringe. Or was he cringe in this mod? I don't actually remember if he was. The only MC I can remember being cringe was Relapse MC in some cases. The beginning of Relapse MC was a little cringy. He got better as time went on, but in the beginning, man was a little... I still remember the old days. He'd take my money, Zero, because Toast is a bully, and Monica donated to Zero. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when you donated to me just to be mean. I remember that. That was when people were donating to me to be mean. I remember that. Everyone was just saying mean stuff.
I looked at my PayPal and I was like, I have $1.
Yeah, you donated $1 to be like, I hate you.
I said fuck you in it.
Yeah, that was funny. Good times, good times.
You better be happy about that $1 I gave you.
I'll have you know that I cherish that $1 every day.
You spent it ages ago.
Probably. I don't know. I mean, obviously it was probably grouped with something else because I don't think I can buy anything for $1.
Hey, you can buy a Kit Kat with it for $1. Okay, you can buy a bag of dolphin gummies. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Monica. If I got $1, I wouldn't instantly spend it on candy.
I used to do that.
Yeah, that's what children do.
I also still kind of do that. When I get money in real life, I don't have anything in real life to spend with it, so I just go to the store and buy food.
Bro, honestly, Relapse's best dollar. Best mod. Fucking you talking about dollars confuse me. I mean, I can understand that. Like, I can understand any mod in like the A tier being some people's favorite mods, even the B tier, even the C tier. You can disagree with me. That's totally fine. I totally expect it, if anything. I don't expect anybody to look at my tier list and 100% agree with it. I feel like if you do, I would be super surprised. If someone like 100% agrees. Like, Relapse best dollar. Yeah, Relapse is my favorite dollar. But yeah, it's like, I would be 100% surprised. I would be like surprised if someone was like, you know, I 100% agree with your tier list, Zero. Because not even Monica 100% agrees with my tier list.
Yeah.
It's like, if anything, this tier list is like me and her opinions kind of clashing a bit.
I agree for the most part, but some of it, like purists, I feel like should be C.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's some things I don't agree.
Because it pissed me off when I played it. I didn't like it.
I think Pierce is the only thing you disagree with, though. So this is still overall, I think, our tier list.
It's either stuff I don't like it's either purist or it's like mods I don't really remember, so I don't really feel like I should be talking about it because I don't remember them very well.
That's fair. I 70% agree. There you go.
You
Test,
put
I
Midas in C?
Yeah, there wasn't much to it. Well, I still like Bug. I'm not gonna give him favoritism just because he's my friend.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it because of that. I thought it was. I mean, I guess it was like 20 minutes. I don't know. I feel conflicted.
It's way too short.
It's also
But
discontinued, so it's never gonna be longer. I guess.
it was average. It was alright. Like I said, it was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Hey Zero, I'll be canceling my subscription while basically trying to save money. Don't hate me. Why would I hate you? That's fine, Daniel. That makes sense.
I can't believe you're not subbing to me. You're so
Canceling your-
irresponsible.
Canceling your subscription, Daniel! How dare you! While you're away, so you're not even gonna be using it, so it would make sense to cancel it? Can't believe you're doing this. But yeah,
What do
no,
you mean you want to save money? That money should be going to me.
But yeah, no, it's fine. I understand. If you're going away for a while, yeah, it makes sense to cancel the subscription. You leech, Daniel! $5 a month! Jeez! Come on, man, it's only like $5! Fucking streamers with like, it's only $5. It's like, yeah, then why are you making a big deal out of it? It's like, it's very counterintuitive.
Yeah.
You can't say it's a small amount of money, but then complain when you're not getting that small amount of money.
Yeah.
It's not day, it's not day, it's not day!
Shut up.
You're just mean.
You don't sound like a Japanese schoolgirl singing this song. You sound like a guy in America trying to be Japanese because you're a weeb.
I didn't expect myself to sound like a Japanese girl, Monica. I don't sing, that's for you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? She has like 2 covers on her channel.
I have one, stupid.
Bro's too soon. Better get to work. Ugh.
I'll do it, and I want to do it, man.
Do it, man. Donkeys and Dragons, man. Alright.
Stop.
So I think people got mad at me
Yeah, I did.
for putting Donkeys and Dragons immediately in the S tier.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad, because the guy who made it commented on my video and talked about how he enjoyed that. He said he liked it. He's glad I enjoyed it. So now he's going to see this one, and he's going to see that I'm putting in A tier. I'm going to feel bad.
Bro, he'll understand.
It was a really good
I'm
mod,
sure.
though. It was a really good concept. Don't get me wrong. I just wish more was with it. That's all it was. It was a nice short mod, obviously. I just think if it was a little longer and way more fleshed out, it would have been, like, amazing. Yeah, like, I'm being a little bit more strict with S tier is the reason why it's not S this time. So I think it's still a really good mod because I love the concept and all the like I said, I liked how you could tell what options the girls are gonna make just based off their characters in like a Dungeons and Dragons setting. Like, of course, Natsuki would want to beat up the goblin. Because she's violent, like shit like that. Or like of course Yuri would like that you take like a stealthy approach, and then Natsuki would like it more if you just went out fucking guns blazing.
Yeah.
Or like Sayori would like it if you just didn't do violence at all.
Just go talk to him.
And I like how
Fine.
Monica was like the dungeon master. That one made sense because not dungeon master. Was it called dungeon master? Yeah, DM. Yeah. I like how
Yeah.
Monica was the dungeon master because she's the club. It makes sense for her to be the dungeon
I never
master.
really understood Dungeons and Dragons, so
I feel like
I don't really know how the game works.
The 2 characters that make the most sense to be dungeon masters are like Monica or MC.
It's like weird because every time someone explains to me what Dungeons and Dragons is, I still don't understand. I don't know. I
It's
don't know
basically
how I
just
can't
like-
fathom what it is.
I've never full on played it, but I like seen stuff about it. It's basically like someone creates a story. You create a character and everything, and then you have one person creating a story for everyone's characters, and then they'll say like an event is gonna happen. Like they're like, oh, an ogre attacks you, and then you have to now roll a dice to depend on what event happens. Depending on how high the dice roll is, depends on like certain events happening.
Oh, okay.
That's like the basic. gist
That
of
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah,
That
but
makes
like
sense.
if you roll higher than a 4, then you'll dodge, and then you roll like lower than a 4, so it's like hit you.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a game where the success of your actions is determined by dice rolls and stats. Yeah.
so it's basically like a game where the dungeon master makes up everything as you go along.
Dungeon Master here, you have to play to really understand. Yeah, that too. It's more way you basically understand more if you just play the game. I'll see someone's a Dungeon Master in the chat.
Okay.
I can see why it's pretty popular though. It seems fun. Like someone who has like a really big like if you're someone who has a really big like active imagination, you'll like it.
Mm.
Let's do some more, shall we? With your colors flying high, am I right, boys? Shiro eventually explains this in his AMA. I figured he would. I think he did talk about Dungeons & Dragons intake too, though, so... I feel like he talked about it like once or referenced it. So it makes sense that he does discuss it. Zero in the past, C is average, but when you look at Zero's peer list, you would say that A is average. Zero make it... A isn't average! C is average. A is like above average. A is like excellent. A is just an excellent mod, and then S is outstanding. You know, like I'm gonna rate this on the Sonic Generations scale. Or so like C is like average. C is like a good. You know. Oh no. B is good. C is average. No, it's fine. C is fine. B is good. A is freaking excellent, and then S is outstanding. That's gonna get me copyrighted.
What did you we're gonna play?
That was a Full Metal Alchemist opening. That's gonna get me copyrighted.
Oh.
That would probably get me copyrighted instantly. Here, we'll play this. Let's get funky.
What is this?
Funky time. Dang, that was my favorite Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood opening. Yeah, it's a good one. I still like Hologram the most, though. Yeah. This is New Literature Club. This one's extremely old. This one was a really short demo. The basic premise was just new people join the club. MC meets the new people. I didn't really know what was supposed to happen with it. It was really short for a demo, so I might just give it a C tier. I know Markiplier was there. Because it looked like Markiplier, and I remember I made that joke. I was like, thanks, Markiplier. I think I made him sound like Markiplier, too. We'll probably do, like, 2 more mods, then we'll probably call it... Markiplier was what? No, it wasn't actually Markiplier. I said Markiplier's a joke. Yeah, but there's Dangers and Devils in there. Oh, okay, you call the Dangers and Devils in Take-Two. That's cute. Someday we'll need a D tier. I just know it. If we do, that'd be sad. I don't want to make a D tier. It's gonna be sad if we have to make a D tier. Was that the mod with the 4 new dudes? Yeah, that was the mod with the 4 new dudes. So you're being nice to everybody, saying that everyone is a good mod creator. Good job, Zero. You passed the test with A for affer. Oh yeah, technically, can't really be a bad mod creator. That's just like all the mods I've played. Like I said, I've enjoyed to some degree. They've all been at least average.
Yeah.
So that's why there's no D tier. I'll make a mod that you can put in D tier. Thanks, Rainbow. I appreciate it. Only problem is I don't know if I want to play that mod.
Hey, you'd have to play it to rate it.
That's the other thing. I think the reason why I never really have quote unquote bad mods is I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't play every mod I look at. If I read the synopsis and stuff, and if it doesn't really interest me, I don't play it.
Yeah.
Like, that's another reason why I think a majority of the time I get mods I like. Because, like, I don't play every single mod I see. Another donation from Daniel. Hey, Monty, you gotta say, I really loved your cover. By the way, have it in my playlist. I listen to it in the car. Also, D&D is an amazing game to play. If you want to get into the game, I'm gonna recommend the OX Ventures on YouTube. OX Ventures on YouTube.
People listen to my covers casually. What?
I do. I actually go back to your cover sometimes. The Daughter of Evil
What?
one. I actually kind of like that
Sounds like shit to me.
Bro, that one kind of
Sounds like
slaps.
shit
When
to
it
me.
does the drive you crazy part, I'm like, woo!
Uh-huh. I went back to it recently, and I was sitting there like, I like this when I made it, but now it sounds like ass.
I like it. Fuck you.
But now the people, it's just weird to me how some people like listen to it casually. It's like, whoa, that's cool and everything.
Thank you for the $1, Daniel. Also, yeah, if you guys want to ever get into D&D and stuff, like he said, apparently OX Ventures on YouTube is a good channel. Try.
Okay.
People listen to my covers casually too. You'll get used to it, Monty, says Natsuki. Yeah, people listen to Natsuki's music. Sometimes I find myself listening to Natsuki songs. I listened to that one that she made for me for my birthday.
That video has 1,000 views now.
Look at you, big shot over there. You rolling in the dough. You're about to get 1,000 subs, I think, too.
What?
Yeah, not about, like, you're like halfway there. I think you're like at 600.
Oh.
660.
Yeah, I was about to say, last time I checked, I was at 600. If I'm about to, that means I'm like at 900.
You're like close.
I'm getting there.
I like Monty's Beneath the Mask cover. I like that one too.
I put a lot of effort into the Daughter of Evil one because I had to actually go into Audacity and like record multiple tracks, do multiple takes, edit the sound to make them reverb and shit like that. Like I did a lot of
Ooh, it's summertime.
stuff for it.
Thieves and colors. Alright. Summertime. Summertime was a mod that it strictly tries to make. It's basically DDLC except retold in a summer setting. So instead of MC meeting the girls in school, he meets them outside of school. So basically, there is not one time in this mod where they're in the school besides the beginning of it. So
Yeah.
So it's pretty good for the most part, I think. It does its job. I still need to finish Summertime. It does a little interesting thing I like where it makes it where it kind of still stays with DDLC where you have to turn somebody down and then they're sad. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah.
In a way, that could be seen as not really giving it like an amazing ending because of that, but the minigame was cool. I like the little minigame it had. The CGs were nice, but I'm torn on them. The reason why I'm majorly torn on the CGs is because a lot of them weren't really like made for Summertime.
They were edited.
They were like edits of already pre-existing images to work with Summertime. So a lot of it isn't really like original art for the CGs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to really compliment the CGs mostly. You know? Also, yeah, there is a decent amount of memes in Summertime.
Yeah.
There is a decent amount of memes that could break the immersion, so I don't know. It's just I feel like it might be an A tier maybe. I think.
Okay.
It's well written. I like the message at the end. I like how a lot of the characters act. There's a lot of good stuff. It's just a lot of the other things. I feel like there might be a little too many memes to really a little too many of them to be like, eh.
Yeah.
The memes can kind of take you out the moment because they're like, oh, they referenced that meme. Haha. Like, you know, like it does come to a point where you're like there's that JoJo meme where Monica's like, but it was me, Monica, and it's like, did we really have to? Do we need that meme? Yeah, some of the memes feel a little forced, so I feel like A tier is pretty good for that one. Where can I hear Monica's Beneath the Mask cover? It's in our Discord server, but you can also potentially hear it somewhere else as time goes on. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna say that and just not talk about it.
What do you mean?
Now nobody knows what the fuck you mean.
Do you want? Should we talk about it?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, how many people were looking at this stream? It might appear in our mod.
Yeah.
Alright, so one more. Let's do this. We ended this with a pretty controversial pick, probably. This is showing how different the tier list is now. Look, some that have been in S tier. Fucking, I think the last, I think, what, 4 in A tier were S tiers before. The last 5 in A tier were S tiers before. And they're all A tiers now. That shows how different this tier list has been so far. That shows how everyone wants to kill me, you know? It's interesting.
Has anyone come at you with pitchforks about this yet?
They probably want the videos uploaded. I think the part 1 has a few in the comments of people being upset.
Oof.
Times have changed. Yeah, I think it's most just my opinions evolved of certain mods.
Yeah.
Like, when you start playing a lot of them, you start noticing little things here and there.
And when there's, like, a lot to compare to each other, when, like,
Yeah.
there's, like, really good ones that to compare to each other.
It's kind of like how, like I
It's
said
like-
before, when X first came out, there wasn't much to compare X Music to. As time went on, you started noticing its flaws. I think, if anything, I think on a second playthrough of X Music, I probably would have started noticing the issues. It's like, I'd compare it to, like, GTA. Like, you ever notice when you play through the story mode of a Grand Theft Auto game, at first, it's really good, and then when you play through it again, it's not that good? Also, I'm not gonna take credit for this comparison. I got it from a Donkey video, but when he said it, I was like, oh yeah, he's right. Because yeah, I've noticed when I do replay like, I don't want to replay any GTA story modes. They're not, like, because there's some missions I'm just like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got over here, and I'm like, ah. It's like the first time playing, you don't really have like a critic's really view. You're just kind of like, ooh. You're enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Then you look back at it, you're like, yeah,
It's a fun game.
You're like, that kind of, yeah, that wasn't good, huh? Or like, that didn't age well.
Yeah.
I think X Music gets people swept up in the drama so much that it detracts them from the issues. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And even then, it's like you start seeing the issues of how forced the drama kind of is, and you're like, oh.
That's exactly how it was with X Music. Yeah, like at the beginning, everyone was just enjoying themselves too much to see the problems. Nowadays,
And it was like the
point out
first,
flaws
and
to it all the time.
like we always say, it was like the first big mod like that.
It was like the first big
that
mod
wasn't
that
having
came
a
out.
bunch of vanilla in it.
Yeah, it was like the first original. It was like the first mod that had like a different colored text box and everything. It was like the first mod that did a lot of things that introduced into the modding community.
The good ending. Oh, the demo. Ooh, okay. I really like the good ending demo. This is the mod where MC, I think the game restarts, and the MC thinks he's going through the game normally. I think is the start of the game in the demo. I think it's like, he thinks it's going normally, but it's not going normally. And we start learning the game's a little messy. I really enjoy the story to Good Ending. Good Ending demo, I think it's in A tier. Because the demo had some good setups. This is a good setup, and it really just feels like a setup for something greater, which is the Act 1. So, I feel like it's a good A tier mod. I feel like I might as well just rate the fucking Act 1 if I'm gonna rate the demo, huh? Hold up. Rated the demo, might as well. The demo gets an A tier, Act 1 gets an S tier. I feel like I've always how much I love the good ending. It's one of my favorite mods. The CGs look really good. I love the story. The thing is, one thing I like about the good ending is the fact that a lot of people always sit here and they're like, there's no horror mods or shit for DDLC and everything. But the good ending, in my opinion, does the horror decently well, where it just does very unexpected shit. Like in the beginning, where MC's talking to his mom, and you're like, oh, this is a nice intro. He's talking to his mom. And then it's just, then the music's playing and everything's nice. Then the music just stops. And then she's like, I'm not your mother. This is a game. You don't exist. And I'm like, oh. Oh. And then the text box just disappears. You're just kind of sitting there for a bit. Just like, okay.
Okay.
Like, it's
I guess you're right.
Like, it's just, like, and I like that. That's what good ending does. You're playing it, everything's happening normally, and then you go to the library, you're like, oh, look, it's Yuri. And then Yuri's, she's cutting herself, and you're like, oh, hello, Yuri.
Uh-oh.
How beautiful it is to see you. And it isn't, and it's not like he tries to do it in like a jump scare fashion either. Because even the Yuri CG, they're like slowly pan in on Yuri with like cutting herself, and you're like, oh. Like it's done really well. And my God, I need Act 2.
I hope this mod does not get discontinued. It's
There's
good.
no, I don't think it is. It's just, I need it. So good. And I like that Monica, and in the demo, I like the creepy shit that Monica has to see. Like the white-faced Natsuki, like, facing her. That shit's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah. I love that, like, Monica and MC are trying to work together to, like, fix the game. Shit's good. I like it. I like good ending. Bug's here. Hello, Bug. Well, I think we are... They think we are... Yeah, that's what the quote was. Thank you. It was, Mom, why can't I see you? That doesn't matter right now. Yes, Mother. I'm not your mother. You don't have a mother. Yes, Mother. It's like, what?
Okay.
Like, it's just like, everything was just so weird. Like, yeah. Bug, you came at the time where we're basically, I think, ending for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is our progress for today. We still have a decent amount of mods, I think, to rate next time. Next time, I think we actually might be finished rating them. I think the tier list might be done this time. Because I lined these up. We only got a few left. I gotta add in some stragglers, like Mod Recommendation Club. People want me to add that one, which, sure. Why not? Gotta add that one. I guess we gotta add Vigilante, so people can rate it on what they feel about it so far.
You gotta make sure when you upload it on YouTube, you gotta like specify that you didn't rate it, because then people will think that you
Although they can watch the
rated
stream.
it.
I don't just put the thing on YouTube. I put the entire stream on YouTube.
You don't post the picture?
I post the picture at the end, yes, but that's at the end of the video. So if they really sit there and they're like, can't believe Zero rated his own mod, that just means they didn't watch the stream.
Okay.
So at that point, it's like, why should I even care what they think if they didn't even watch?
Yeah.
If they didn't bother to watch, why should I care what they think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we only got like, what is this, like 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then counting Vigilante and Mod Recommendation, that's about 14. Yeah! That is it.
Can you count?
What? Is that not 11? Did I miscount?
11 plus 2 is 13.
Wait, I said 11? Oh, I'm tired. Can you not count?
This is 11 right here, and then you mentioned 2 other mods. 11 plus 2 is 13, not 14.
Why did I say 14? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Don't be mean.
It's just, can you count?
I hard to believe that this many are on there already. Yeah, it is hard to believe. Crazy. No, sorry, Monica holding a gun tier. That's a good tier. It gets a Z tier for Zero. That Jesus Christ, I know you guys hated it that much. Zero, there's this awesome show you should watch called Sesame Street. Okay.
Yeah. It'll teach you that kind of stuff. It's pretty good.
Okay. All roasting Zero for for messing up the side. That is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see a better quality version of this tier list, it is at the end of the video. It should play right after I say peace and then right before the outro. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will continue this some other time. Hopefully a little soon. I will try to finish this soon. It'll probably be like next week's stream, it'll probably be like the next week's stream. Because like I want to do more Blue Skies and other stuff next week, and then so it'll be the week after. But yeah. This has been Zero. Peace.
Bye.